What's up, everyone? Silver the Hedgehog is even more interesting when you think about it. He debuted in the near 20-year-old Sonic 06, a game that is still infamous to a lot of people, but it didn't stop him from coming back. It took years for Mephiles, Iblis, or Princess Elise to have reappearances or references. Oh, except for the Duke of Soliana.
Goodbye.
If you'd like to know my thoughts on him, you can watch it on my Patreon. Despite all that, Silver never left. After 06, he was playable in the Rivals duology, the Storybook games, the later two Riders games, Olympics, Team Sonic Racing, and featured in Colors DS, Generations, and Forces. He's been a beloved character since day one, and I remember seeing Photoshop covers of a solo game for Silver back in like 2007. And you know what? It's time. Silver is the most requested supporting character to have a solo game. There's so much potential to it. Two possibilities. It could be another Generations title, showing us things from his point of view a la Shadow Generations. Maybe his path could go backwards as opposed to Sonic and Shadows versions, beginning with Chronos Island and maybe ending with Flame Core. He could regain memories of the events in 06, and the final boss could be either Iblis or Solaris. Very unlikely given where Mephiles ended up, and maybe Silver in Generations was from a later point in time. To him, the events of Forces already happened. Or it could be an epilogue where he goes back to the White World and reluctantly teams up with the two Eggmen, then rescues them on his way out. Oh, and by the way, recast Eggman. I don't want Mike Pollock back. The problem is, Silver is not that involved in the main series, so you would have to include games he is not connected to, like Unleashed or Lost World. I think we've had our fill of Generations. We're good. No more Generations.
No more.
Here's what I prefer. His own game that's not a part of Generations. He could go back in time again, or stay in the future. Maybe not include the other characters aside from robots since they're pretty much immortal. What's Silver's life like in his own time? What's new about the Earth? Who are the new characters to get attached to? What threat would Silver face? I would love to have Silver in a 3D hub world talking to people again, something we haven't seen since his debut. And wouldn't it be fitting if the civilians were humans? 06 turned so many people off wanting humans back. And here's a game starring Silver with humans in a town living their lives. Just don't use them to pad the story out. Make it like SA1. Would this be a boost game? It could work. But Silver has gotta add something to it. His psychokinesis in 06 was a way of capitalizing on the Havoc physics engine, akin to Chaos or Big taking advantage of the water physics in the Dreamcast. You can use psychic powers to lift or throw objects. We could have a psychic variant of the boost formula. Or maybe it won't be a boost game. I still want this to be a fully 3D game, which is quite scarce. And here's a wild idea. What if there's a new song? Look, I love Dreams of an Absolution and its many remixes, but you can't do a brand new song. If there is going to be a new Dreams remix, I'm sure it'll be butter to my ears. But above all, I want this to replace 06 as Silver's biggest game. This is still the only main series game where he's playable, the only one where he plays a semi-starring role, the only one to have his super form. Since then, he never reached this height a second time. What's more, the Silver who stuck around since the first Rivals isn't the same guy from 06, since those events never happened. This is the version in particular who won us over and stole our hearts. Everything after that has been fine, just not as emotional. I still love Silver post 06. He has that endearing optimism and gentleness. Let's have a new game to showcase the best of him. Unlike Sonic and Shadow, he's not about being the fastest or the coolest. There's a stronger emphasis on platforming with his psychokinesis, which explains why he's always a flight or technique type in racing games. He's not as cocky as Sonic or as reserved as Shadow. Silver is a straight-up Boy Scout, always honest with people, and he's the nicest guy in the room. Undeniably the most heroic character, and arguably the most inspirational. I can't think of another Sonic character who encourages you to keep going and hold on to hope. 06 did that for fans back then. 20 years later, newer fans need that hero. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, click that bell, and feel free to comment what you would like to see in a Silver game. Shout out to the first patron of the channel, Stuart Hunter. If you want to see videos early and exclusive videos, join my Patreon. Till next time.